Here we go, the show of the moment. Lula, the eternal chess player on a board clearly not his own, decided to call Trump a blowhard. The same Trump, leader of the most powerful country in the world, the one who doesn't mess around with whining and says and does what he wants, yet Lula treats him as the king of empty theatrics. Honestly, it's the classic post-peeing on the dog situation. A leader of a country barely able to hold ground on the global stage trying to lecture someone who truly holds the power. Lula can say whatever he wants, but calling Trump a blowhard is almost comical when we know who really runs the game. Brazil stays a side character while Trump plays master on the world's chessboard. In the end, all that's left are the empty words of a president trying to look strong, but only showing weakness and lack of authority. And here we call it like it is. Lula talking about Trump is today's comedy show. Buckle up for a diplomatic plot twist served with an ideological punch. According to President Lula, signing a Mercosur-EU trade deal is not just about tariffs or soybeans. Oh no, it's actually a bold response to Trump-style unilateralism. That's right, forget economics. The real goal here is to show the world that it can still be multilateral and progressive as long as Lula is the one holding the pen. Because nothing says global cooperation like 31 countries bending over backwards to please France while pretending their own internal contradictions don't exist. And if you're wondering what Donald Trump has to do with Latin America and the European Union trade talks, well, welcome to the club. But don't worry. In politics as theater, even the most confusing script gets a standing ovation. I'm Georgina, and this was yet another magical realism moment in global diplomacy, where every treaty comes with a side of political shade. Good evening, dear viewers of our real-time dystopia. Tonight's headline sounds like a bad joke, but of course it's very real. Break the rules, go to jail. That's the new philosophy of free speech that Brazil's First Lady, Yanya, seems to admire. And the source of inspiration? You guessed it, straight from China. Because why protect freedom when you can import Beijing's censorship handbook and slap a green and yellow label on it? The idea, allegedly of course, is to make sure that any misaligned criticism, sarcastic meme, or spicy tweet could now land you behind bars. Because nothing says vibrant democracy like jailing people for thinking out loud. Meanwhile, Brazil watches, half terrified, half saying, "But it's to fight hate speech." That magical phrase so vague it fits everything, including your opinion. So here we are, the country known for samba, sun, and political soap operas now flirting with full-on state control over speech. Up next, we'll teach you how to say freedom in Mandarin. But be careful, depending on where you are, that alone might get you in trouble. I'm Georgina, and this has been another episode of the news show where reality outpaces satire, and Black Mirror looks like a documentary.